There's only one Delaware Park, the greatest one. Delaware Park, tradition lives on, excitement second to none. There's only one Delaware.
All set. Away and running. Terrible start for the 7 Derby effort. Good speed from Romance by Chance and Map to the Moon. They break 1-2 and Uptown Miss scampers up the inside to be in third. Brooklyn Rhapsody is in that 4th place position and Sweet and Feisty tries to pass that rival. Excels in front of 2, which is Derby effort and Making Bread, but it's a solo act past the 4 furlong pole. Romance by Chance sitting on the board at 60-1 shows the way past the 3.5 and has a 3-length dwindling lead. Map to the Moon is right there ready to pounce on this leader in second, and Uptown Miss comes under a heavy drive in third. Sweet and Feisty pops off the rail, and Brooklyn Rhapsody's trying to get on track and staying at that rail. Here's a new leader at the quarter pole. Map to the Moon trying to overtake the strides of Romance by Chance. They swing in, and Map to the Moon is confronting a tough leader today. Romance by Chance is stubborn on the front end. Map to the Moon continues to chase. Here comes Brooklyn Rhapsody with a huge move in between rivals. 3 across the course, and Brooklyn Rhapsody goes right on by. Brooklyn Rhapsody at 13-1 beat a 60-1 Romance by Chance. Map to the Moon third, and Uptown Miss was fourth. Away and running. A touch slow to go was Bad Henry today. Good speed from Seeker on the outside. Bad Hombre rides that rail, and Sydney's Bid is teaming up with Lucky Luke. Bad Henry's in front of 1, and the long shot Sette Stelle is last of all, so there's no pace on for Seeker today. Leads the charge past the 7 furlong point, well off the fence too, and leads by 3. Bad Hombre's a tracking second, and Sydney's Bid pops off the fence for a clear shot in third. Lucky Luke is 8-5 at last glance, teaming up with Bad Henry, and Sette Stelle still last of all. So it's a well stretched out field as they race towards the back of the track, and Seeker sets the tone, and it's about a 6-length lead. A good chase for second, including Bad Hombre and Sydney's Bid, and Bad Henry broke down the rail and is now 4 paths deep. Lucky Luke is in that 5th place position under a little bit of a loose rein, and Sette Stelle still last of all. So Seeker's coming back to the face of the field. That lead is dwindled to only lead by 2. Sydney's Bid is looping up on the outside, and so is Bad Hombre. Bad Henry is right there in the thick of it too. Lucky Luke's right there trying to dive on through, and the rail's open for Lucky Luke, who responds in kind. Sydney's Bid now gives way to second. Bad Henry goes out wide, and nothing from Seeker today. Around the bend with a quarter to go, Lucky Luke now tries to pad that lead at the top of the stretch and has a winning break 2 of 4 authoritative lengths. Sydney's Bid tries to re-rally in second. Bad Hombre comes scampering up the fence, and Bad Henry just did not have it today inside the final 200 yards, and the favorite Lucky Luke is nicely clear. Here's the 16th pole. Lucky Luke is a decisive winner to beat Sydney's Bid, Bad Hombre, and Bad Henry was the 4th one home. Away and running. Slow to go was Omaha. Omaha. Good speed for Soleil Volant today. Baby Antonio's right there too, and Crab Cakes and Beer smartly backs off the speed. Authentic Kingdom is going to be 3 wide as they enter this first turn, and Whiz Bang came away in 5th, and the slow starting strides of Omaha. Omaha's last of all. 6 furlongs to go, and Soleil Volant puts that nose in front of Baby Antonio, and tracking the both of them is Authentic Kingdom under a very tight rein in that 3rd place position. Crab Cakes and Beer already got a pop of the crop to stay with the speed over the rain-affected sod, and Whiz Bang is situated in 5th, and Whiz Bang is very clear in front of Omaha, who is last of the 6. So 3 of them go at it, passing the half-mile pole, and Soleil Volant continues the lead, and Baby Antonio continues the chase. Authentic Kingdom continues the saddle up to the both of them. Crab Cakes and Beer is in traffic. Whiz Bang's in the thick of it, and Omaha's caught on too. It's a close-knit group as they turn again. 3 wide the challenge from Authentic Kingdom. Soleil Volant continues to put that orange cap in front. Whiz Bang is 4 wide. Baby Antonio rides the rail. Crab Cakes and Beer has no place to go with the money on. Omaha tips out deep. They swing. Soleil Volant's the first one to kick past the 3/16, but an onslaught of challengers is coming, and this includes Whiz Bang, Omaha, and Crab Cakes and Beer. A 16th to go. Soleil Volant is unyielding up front. Whiz Bang could not catch the speed of Soleil Volant today. There's a place photo between Whiz Bang and Crab Cakes and Beer. Omaha was 4th. Away and running. Great speed from Sunset Town today. That one is the first one to break the line. Chocolate Shake showing good early speed. Stacks of Silver is right there too. And Heart Full of Stars is also trying to glide on through. Jester's Song teams up on the inside with Saint Hood for Brian. And near the backfield, Paco the Taco Man and Semper Fidelis. So it's a quick pace here. And Sunset Town leads the other 4 past the 4 and shows the way by only half a length. Saint Hood for Brian raises the stakes in that 2nd place position, and Chocolate Shake is in between rivals in 3rd. Jester's Song takes the trail up the rail in 3rd. Heart Full of Stars is in that 5th place position. Paco the Taco Man backed out fast with Stacks of Silver and Semper Fidelis. Around the bend, there's a quarter to go. In the middle of the pack is Sunset Town. Saint Hood for Brian's had a wide trip, and Jester's Song is closing into it, and so is Heart Full of Stars. 4 chances as they turn for home, and Jester's Song with a sweet rail skimming ride now kicks for the money, leads by a neck. Battling on is Saint Hood for Brian, and Heart Full of Stars is late on the scene. Here comes Heart Full of Stars with a mid-track burst. Heart Full of Stars is gonna get there. Heart Full of Stars has won it to be Jester's Song, Saint Hood for Brian, and Sunset Town. Away and running. Good speed for Bramblebush today has an uncontested lead. Also right there is Built Different. Up the inside is A Year to Remember, who was hampered slightly. And Big Nativa's deep on the track. Water Witch now claims that third place position in front of Louise Brooks. And the last three is Lip Lock, then Golden Heart, and Party Munsters last of all. But Bramblebush came out of her corner charging today and shows the way by one. A Year to Remember is right there loping along in a paceless affair in second. And Built Different's a ground-saving third with 6 furlongs left to go. Water Witch tracks off the fence in fourth, while Louise Brooks continues to scrape paint. Fig Nativa from the outside gate is 3 paths deep and still in front of 3 rivals in the backstretch run, including Golden Heart, Lip Lock, and last of all is Party Munster. It's a well-stretched outfield past the 4.5, and Bramblebush will lead the charge, and the lead is almost 2. Year to Remember is right there still on hold in that second place position, and Built Different continues to eyeball the both of them. Louise Brooks is making a big middle move. She needs a place to race, though, is hampered for the moment, and those 4 kick away from the opposition. Fig Nativa's in 5th, while Water Witch is a tracking 6th, and still the last 3 include Golden Heart, Lip Lock, and trailing is Party Munster. There's a quarter to go. Bramblebush is trying to play coy with the opposition. A Year to Remember is right there, too, and they turn to the top of the stretch. Built Different 3 wide. Louise Brooks been trapped throughout. Fig Nativa's deep on the track. They swing in, and it's still Bramblebush leading the charge. Here's A Year to Remember. Now Louise Brooks has the inside split, and late on the scene is Built Different. Yards to the finish. Now here comes A Year to Remember, surging to the top. A Year to Remember has won it over Louise Brooks, Bramblebush, and Lip Lock. All set. Away and running. Cattivo Gazzazo was good off the mark, but there goes Gambe Forte to take an uncontested lead. Gentle Breeze came away in second, and Cattivo Vergazzo is a settled third in front of Secret Zipper. And Tis Lord is last of all, a well-stretched outfield. And Gambe Forte, going as fast as he can in the opening furlong, leads the way by almost 2. Gentle Breeze tracks the speed in second, and Secret Zipper stays at that rail, teaming up with Cattivo Vergazzo. And Tis Lord still whips him in. 3 furlongs to go. Gambe Forte, longest shot on the board, shows the way by 3, but they're closing in. And here comes the long strides of Cattivo Vergazzo, who comes with a sweeping and menacing move. Gentle Breeze is also right there, and closing in from last is Tis Lord. Heads turn for home, and Cattivo Vergazzo in the blink of an eye competes and goes past Gambe Forte in the final furlong. And Cattivo Vergazzo looking for 2 for 2 on the career, and is nicely clear. Gambe Forte trying to hold second, and Tis Lord rattling home late, but at 1-9, Cattivo Vergazzo has won it over Tis Lord, Gambe Forte, Gentle Breeze, and Secret Zipper was the last one home. Away and running. Hendrickson bobbled coming out of the gate. Good speed today from San Andres, and the rail belongs to Duke of Dooley. There's the red cap of Country Charlie, and Crazy Odds is right there too, and Clever Tiger also mixes it up in the early fray. San Andres now backs away to be in fifth, while Hendrickson's a traveling sixth, and Bull Licorice stays three pass off the rail in that seventh place position. Hugging that corner is Batuta Dioro, who's in front of three rivals here, which is Diamond Mesa. Second last is Aloha Man, and Photocopy is last of all. Up and around the first turn they go. Country Charlie makes play and shows the way by two, and Duke of Dooley's on hold in that second place position, while in that third place position, Clever Tiger is passed by Crazy Odds on the far outside. San Andres continues to protect that rail position. Those are the first five. Teaming up with Batuta Dioro is Hendrickson, who now grabs sixth. Bull Licorice is going to have a wide trip in front of Diamond Mesa, who's ground saving. Photocopies in front of one, and Aloha Man's last of the 11 as they turn again. So Country Charlie is trying to see this through for another 3 furlongs, but getting closer is Crazy Odds looping up on the far outside. Here's Bull Licorice now claiming third, and Batuta Dioro's right there in the thick of it too. Duke of Dooley silently drops away, and Diamond Mesa picks off that rival, but Country Charlie's the one I got to catch. 7-2 on the big betting board and has a massive lead at the top of the stretch. Country Charlie turns first. A whole herd chases in second, but Tuta Dioro's getting on track. Also right there is Bull Licorice. They're inside the concluding stations, and Country Charlie is stopping to a walk, and Batuta Dioro hits the front. Batuta Dioro's pulling away. Batuta Dioro is 45-1. Country Charlie and Bull Licorice in a place photo. Aloha Man was fourth. Away and running. Slow to go was the Twin Sneakers and Spectrier. Good rail speed from 235. Zipper Zapper right there too, and so is Helms Deep. And Helms Deep now confronts 235, and the pace is keen. Zipper Zapper came away in that third place position, and Still Money floats along in that fourth place position, and Baton rides that rail a hustling fifth. Spectrier came away in sixth in front of the Twin Sneakers, and last of all is Omerta Code. Around the first turn they go. Helms Deep is the one they got to catch today. Tries to throttle that speed and leads by a length and a half. 235 is content to chase the pace in second, and Zipper Sapper scrapes the paint with 5 furlongs left to go. Still Money hasn't been asked yet and glides up to him with a gap of a length and a half back to the team of Spectrier and Baton. Still second last is the Twin Sneakers, and nothing yet from Omerta Code. Half a furlong passed, and now they go down to the 3.5. And it's Helms Deep who continues to control the clock, leads by 3. 235 is chased throughout in second. Still Money is warming into it in that line cap in that third place position, and Zipper Zapper needs to dig deep in fourth. Spectre's in fifth position, and nothing from Baton today. Around the bend with a quarter to go. Helms Deep is still the leader. Fourth choice in the pools leads it by 3 at the top of the stretch. Helms Deep is well off the fence, but still has a sizable lead. The others are trying to slowly close in. The rail belongs to Zipper Zapper. Deep on the track is Still Money. Blue cap of Spectrier. One more furlong to go. Helms Deep is still holding on on to a nice lead. Spectrier's getting closer in a big way. Here's 50 yards to go. Helms Deep is holding on. Helms Deep has won it to beat Spectrier. Still Money and Baton.
There's only